Hi, everyone. Hi, Bumble. We got 15 joining us now. Everybody's kind of gathering. It didn't let us keep talking. Hi, Braun. Oh, I got to I got to mute it. I got to mute it. Whoop. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Okay. It cut me off, so I just switched gears. We're back in here. Thanks for sticking with me and following up. Yeah, if you get a chance to watch that, we're just trying to lighten the mood a little bit. Um, and we've all had our heads down doing some serious research. So we thought it was time to have a little fun. Also, we have a great announcement on the library edition. We've updated that as well. So we'll bring everybody together a little bit. So let's go ahead. If somebody would like to, Lily, would you share the Discord channel? We can talk a little bit about that. You enjoy that, Bron? That was a good, funny spoof. That was the state lawyer, Mark Williams, who made the unfortunate butt dial to Zellner. And so we thought that was kind of a good play on the funness of it all. Hi. Oh, we've got hello from Georgia. That's fantastic. So this is going to be a good Q&A right now. One of the announcements that I wanted to bring up, you guys, is let me give you guys something to look at here. Maybe we'll go over here and we'll grab something in the. I know we'll go to the Steve Avery Library and I'll walk you through the map. Oh, let's see about this one. I'll take you guys to the new place in the library that you can enjoy. We have been getting a lot of subscriptions, so that's fantastic. I just happen to just jump in with both feet here. I'm in the evidence room, so we're going to click more. Oh, we'll go home. There it is, home. Oops. We're going to follow this up once I show you the map room here that we've added. We'll follow it up with a Q&A. And so what we do is we can scroll down here using this. And when you enter the library, after you have your card, you will need to get a Microsoft Office password if you don't have one. And that will prompt you when you click on something to download the OneDrive. But here we go. We've added an addition. This is the new map room. So you'll see all these maps all over, and it'll say, welcome to R.D. Avery Case Maps. And right away, one of the special features I really have enjoyed is this. It turns, actually, as you can see, it spins and you can see all the different maps. And that's really, really nice. You can also go up here and put your cursor on it and it'll stop it spinning. So if there's something you want to look at, you could do that. And then you can click on it too and bring it forward. And then we have aerial maps that you can click. You could choose case-related locations. You could choose cell phone pings, deer camp, Cuss Road, quarry pits and maps, scent cadaver dog, and Xander's Road. And I'm sure we'll have more as we go. We have added this at the bottom, which is very helpful for those that are really wanting to do an up close expanded version. So as you can see, we've got it's almost bigger than my screen. Let me shrink it down a bit so you can get the full effect. It's larger than life. For those that are really heavily into the maps, we wanted larger than life. So you can see down here, you can choose a map and it brings it up quite large. The clearer the picture, of course, the better you're going to get for an outcome. And then you can also use these arrows to just scroll through. And right now, we've only got about 30 maps, but if you keep clicking it, it will bring you to this, and you can get a much clearer, and it gives you a heads up. That one's a little tiny one, huh? Some of them are tiny in this view, some are big. So it's just different collections of maps. So that's the map room. We'll go back and scroll down here and we can choose home. But it's Map Logistics is the name of the room there. And we're back to home. So now we'll come back and we'll do a Q&A for a few minutes. And anybody that would like to join us into Discord can do so. Sweaty diet. Oh, that's terrible. Very creative RD team. This one goes to Bumblebee. She's one of our main. She is the lead researcher. She's been with me from day one. And we've both been working so hard that we all, Lily is also another big researcher of mine, one of my right hand girls. And between us three girls, we thought this would be a fantastic way to bring a little humor to the group, and reward us for putting our heads down and working so hard. But BB actually did all of the movie for us, so I thought it was fantastic. It killed me on the butt dialing thing, and you've got Mark Williams from the state calling Zellner, and then the little spoof on it was just totally over the top for me. The Crit Watts case, the family disappeared on Dr. Phil today. Told that he strangled the wife and daughter, came in when wrapped the pregnant wife in sheet and killed her too. Whoa, I know nothing of this news. Thank you, Vanessa, for sharing. For those of you that are watching and paying attention to the Chris Watts case, Vanessa Overton has made a note on here for us. So that's kind of, that's horrible. But oh, thank you, Jennifer. I am hoping that a lot of people are enjoying the library. We have approximately 100 subscribers at this time in the short amount of time since we brought it out, and it's doing quite well. Yeah, Vanessa says she's not feeling very happy with the human race today. Yeah, it's hard. We do have a lot of disappointment out there, and that's why we're bringing a little humor to it to kind of lighten the mood. We're all getting so pressed with frustration over the stupidity of the lack of chain of command in these cases, especially the Stephen Avery case. So if there are any questions regarding the Steve Avery case, the floor is open. I will try to address a few. We'll be on here for about 5 minutes, maybe 10, depending on who has questions, or who has comments. So it'll be one of those things, though, as we go forward. A lot of these very insightful mistakes that the state has made when they did not think we were paying attention that have now come to light. They cannot really go back and redact those, but they can redact information that they're releasing to the public. So let's be cautious when we're reading these Fair Information Acts that these documents are coming out. They could be tampered with, and so let's not rule out that we do have a lot of people messing with evidence. We see the bones have disappeared and been destroyed. So let's see here. At least he is locked away where he should be. Who is locked away, Vanessa? Oh, Chris Watts. I think she's referring to Chris Watts. Yeah, BB did a good job. I call Bumblebee BB. But yeah, we do have Discord where we can do a live chat there. You can choose voice or you can choose text. If you do choose text, that is absolutely fine if you're voice shy, because what we do is on voice, you can listen to the voice and type in the room. And so you can mute your mic. And in that, you can type questions and comment. And those of us that have a mic will read your questions as best we can, and then we'll try to answer. Thank you, Tony, for loving the library. Yeah, the RD researchers have put heart and soul in this library for you guys. What is supposed to happen on March 7th? Well, I don't know what is exactly happening on March 7th. I'm going to have to check into that. But thank you, Stephanie, for bringing it up. It's been a heck of a day, so I may have missed some news on that. But if anybody does know, please do help us know what's going to happen on March 7th, if it's something legal. Let's see, what else do we have? Braun writes, I can post a link to the funny video we watched the other night. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll probably post that, Braun, in the puddle room if you want. If you don't mind, and then we'll share that in there. It is one of the funniest things. It's Braun Foth brought it to us. It is a CSI spoof on Making a Murderer, and it will be in the Puddle Room in Discord. It is hysterical. Um, Crockett writes, the day planner needs explanation to me, and hi from me. Hi, Crockett. Okay, let's talk about the day planner for a minute. So the day planner, we have a situation to where we know that Teresa is in her vehicle. She's making appointments on her telephone. She's stating that she's in the Sheboygan area at the time that she's doing this. And she's talking to um, a couple different customers on the phone, a lady that's wanting to pick up photographs or have photographs delivered. And according to the information that they're talking about, we look at the day planner and we have some information on there relative to those phone calls. So it would be alleged that Teresa Halbach would be holding her day planner. It is alleged that she's holding the day planner while she's traveling that morning, but yet, and that would be the 31st, and there would be no time for her to return home from the moment that she's talking to these customers and then at the Steve Avery property for her to have returned home. So if she's holding the day planner, she goes to Stephen Avery's. The question then would be implied, how does Ryan Hillegas give Kelly Pittston and the police officers, the law enforcement, the original day planner with Teresa's handwriting on it later? So how did Ryan Hillegas get this day planner? Because he should not technically have the day planner to hand out, in theory, unless he has had some way to retrieve it from her possession. So that's a big question. And that makes my mind kind of question, well, if we were going with the answer, let's say one of the answers or theories would then be, well, maybe she made it home and Ryan got it from her. And I would have normally just blown that off and said there's no way that happened. But then you get something as critical and as vital as the autopsy report, which we just did the video on, and it shows Calumet County as the death county. So that's perplexing to me. That makes me wonder, and it draws me to question, how could they make an error? It can't possibly be a typo. Manitowoc County, Calumet County. You're not going to screw that typing up and put the wrong one. It's a critical document, and it lists out Calumet County. So I'm not quite sure what that means. I think we need to really investigate that. And if there's those that have a little bit of passion in that area and you can bring something to the table on that research, we definitely invite that. So that's a little bit to the day planner. I hope that answered the question. Let's see what else we have. We'll do this a few more minutes, and then anybody that is interested in the Discord channel, once you click the link, it will cause you to download Discord, which takes a few minutes, and you will be brought right into the room with us. There's literally, you're just slid right in. There's no clicking and maneuvering. You're just right there in chat. So it's a wonderful platform. Thank you, Lily, for consistently posting that for us. Let's see what else we have. We have someone making a little comment here. I want to back up, so forgive me if I scroll back. Okay, yeah, we do have a lot of the Chris Watts information here. Jennifer GL78 states that the Chris Watts air date on Dr. Phil, nothing about Steve Avery. Right, right. Let's see. Casey Martinez is what Crockett states. And then Nicole is talking to Jennifer. You mean Dr. Phil phone interview with Chris Watts? And then what else? Could have. I'm not sure if I'm not as familiar with the Chris Watts case, so I'm not going to get too into it with anybody because you would have to teach me. honestly. If TB, oh, here's a question from Stephanie. I hope I don't say your name wrong, Buller. Another question. If TB was murdered in the house or the garage, why would they throw her in the back of her car and then take her out and throw her in the burn pit? Yeah, why would they need the car? Is that what you're asking, Stephanie? Is why would they need the car? Yeah, the burn pit is so close. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, if there's allegedly two people, why would they not wrap the victim up in something and like a piece of carpet, roll this victim up, or even the plastic that you would have laid down to catch your victim's blood? You roll them up in that and just carry that. Why would you indeed use the vehicles? So let's go ahead and read another. I hope that brings up the point that Stephanie's making. Lily's inviting you to the Discord room, and you can choose to go there. TH, not TB. Yeah, I got you, hon. I got you. Braun says, do the maps in the library have a county boundaries marked? I'm not sure. We just have a collection of different maps, and as maps are given to us, we try to sort them appropriately. So that's a great question if there is one in there. If there's not, we'll do our best to get a county boundaries marker to find out where these counties are based on the idea, like Braun Foth is saying. We're talking about Calumet County, Manitowoc County. If the autopsy is claiming that she's in Calumet County, does that county line cross across the quarry or something that we have that we definitely need to look into that. So that's something, yeah, RD researchers, there's quite a few of you on tonight. That's something we'll double check and hopefully have some answers when we come back. Thank you, Lily. Lily is also sharing the library. It's free for all. And to enjoy it, you basically just need your Microsoft password in order to download OneDrive, and then you have your library card from then on out. There is a live chat button on there. When I'm on the site, we can actually chat back and forth. But when I'm not, you can still go ahead and leave message. There is also a anonymous file system that you can drop in attachments. And Braun Foth was able to test that with me. And yes, Braun, that worked very well. I did indeed receive your attachment and was able to download it. And we will be adding that to the library as well. So let's continue on. No one was murdered on this SA property. I agree, Tony. I totally agree with that. Let's see, what else do we have here? I don't know. Calumet versus Manitowoc. Yeah, me either. Yeah, I think that's a great point, Bronfoth. We'll go ahead and we will look that up and try to dig a little deeper on why we would possibly have Calumet County on the autopsy report. So, all right, guys. Hello, number one. Yeah, this has just been a fun night. We just wanted to get the video out there that was a little bit of fun. Everybody has been diligently working so hard on the library, and the fans have been working so hard on researching and bringing to light all the great questions that we have on normal comment sections. And so we thought a little spoof on the butt dial to Zellner from the state of Wisconsin, which was very interesting that Mr. Williams did that. I don't think it was an accident. I personally, just my humble opinion, feel like that was their way of getting off the hook and trying to make it appear as they knew nothing about the bones being missing. But that is obviously incorrect, as we have signatures that are on documents that will determine. Now, the fact-finding hearing coming up will be all about the bones, and we will dig into that and be able to follow up on that. So, okay, let's see. Is there anything else we want to add before we close for the night? I want to thank everybody so much for sharing the library, for sharing Wake Up for Wisconsin hashtag, and the Catholic Work with KZ hashtag. Those are the ones we focus on a lot because they are reaching far and wide and causing the ripple through the ocean like the butterfly effect. We're starting to get great public awareness on those. So, Vanessa writes, a retired FBI agent said that Manitowoc and Calumet County are very close buddies, etc. Interesting. Yeah, we definitely want to look into that and find out a lot more. Some of TH's bones had cut marks from a blade on them. Yeah, the bones that were found in the quarry, I can't quite label them as TH's, but the family has received the bones. So it does imply that they are Teresa Halbach's. We need them to test them because if they are Teresa Halbach's and they're down there, they have cut marks on them. And we need to find out, more about why would it be that we have pelvic bones from the victim so far away? I mean, the whole reason the Denny Law was invoked was because every bit of the vital evidence to this case on the victim was very personal to Stephen Avery. It was alleged that the key was in his bedroom. This is the victim's key, supposedly. Now, I say supposedly because it doesn't have the victim's DNA on it to suggest that it really is her key, as well as it's missing a lot of wear and tear that you would think she would have, being that she had that key supposedly for a couple years. So, um, all right, guys, I appreciate your time so much. I know this was kind of like out of the blue, but we just needed to shake off a little bit of the frustration this case brings and bring a little humor. So we did do the spoof on the butt dial to Zellner. So enjoy. I thank you guys so much for joining the live chat. And we'll go, if you're interested, hi, Wonderful Life. What we're doing is if you want to scroll, grab the address, we're going to go ahead and go to the Discord channel where you can choose to join a live group chat. If you are voice shy, you can keep your mic muted and you can type all you'd like there. And there are those that want to be on the live voice. You can actually listen to the voice chat and simply type and keep your mic muted. So I will meet you all there that are interested. And again, thank you so much. So let's do this. If you didn't do the crime, you shouldn't do the time. Thank you guys so much and have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.